Okay, 31 is a system, so just bear with me. Okay, so first we have the first boy. You see Duncan, and he's 32 inches, and he's in the 32nd percentile. So his standard deviation equation is going to be 32, because that's how tall he is, minus the mean, divided by the standard deviation. Now I went to inverse norm, and I put in 0.32 for 32 percentile, because that's how much area is being shaded. And I kept the mean at 0 and the standard deviation at 1. And I get negative 0.468. Now, if I multiply that out, I get 32 minus mu is equal to negative 0.468 sigma. I need to have both my variables on the same side, so I add mu to both sides, and that's what I get. Here is Shane. This is my equation. So these are my two equations. I go into matrix algebra, and I solve for my mean. And I get 33.26, so my answer is D. Okay, so to do this one, I have to find the variance. Remember, we have to do our math and our variance, so I have to square everybody. So 0.2 squared is 0.04. 0.18 squared is 0.0324. And 1.88 squared is 3.5344. Okay, so I'm going to add all of these guys up. So plus 0.0324 plus 0.04. And I get 3.6068. Now remember, that's the variance, but they asked about the square root, so I have to go back down, take the square root, and I get 1.89, so the answer is A. Okay, so this problem caused some discussion today. I think I did this activity with my independents and not with my AP Stat kids, so just bear with me. If n is small, you're not taking a lot of samples, so you have a lot of variability. If n is big, you're taking a lot of samples, but as n gets big, you have a tendency to, your standard deviation gets smaller. It gets smaller, all right? So the answer to this guy is A. Okay, so they want us here to find our t. So it's going to be t sub 9, because it's a linear regression, so we subtract 2. And remember, it's all about the slope. And we're not going to use the constant. That's the y-intercept. So it's going to be negative 2.20 minus 0 divided by 0.07. Oh, I don't have to do the math. It's right here. It's D. Okay? Okay, let's talk here about 35. They got two pieces of data here. They tell me that my p-value is 0.01. All right, so if I have 0.05, that means we're going to reject HO. Okay, so if we reject HO, that means that the two guys depend on each other. That they depend on each other. All right? Okay, and here, what could they say here? They want to know if it's changed. So it has changed because it is different. So the answer is A. Let's go look at here. The degrees of freedom for chi-squared is going to be r minus 1 times c minus 1. So it's not E. No valid conclusion can be made because one cell is less than 5. You can have one cell less than 5. It's 20% of the cells can be less than 5. And the mean, okay, that has nothing to do with this. So the answer is A.